I needed to do an update. I haven't done a long form since the original when I was describing why I was doing the shorts as opposed to what I normally put out there. But you know, I'll do what I want. And there's all kinds of things on the channel. But the update for bouncing, so I started in the end of December, but started officially tracking in January. And it's been 2 months. Is it 2 months? January, February? Yeah. In March, I guess. 2.5. I don't know. But the results. So my measurements. I've been taking my measurements, and they haven't been changing that much. What will happen is one area will get smaller by like a little bit, and then another area will get larger, or vice versa. So it just kind of switches around. I attribute that to the bouncing, kind of working the body in all the different ways and moving and shifting things around. I have the pictures in my head of how cute that is. My body just resituating things. But, so the measurements haven't changed that much. And if they do, it's just kind of repositioning themselves. We talked about this last time. The consistency of sleep is continuous. Like there's no difference there. I have noticed, I think I sleep deeper. Yeah, I definitely sleep deeper. I go to sleep faster, not awake as long. And did you guys know that I could drink my tea while I'm doing the health bounce? Look, I'm not doing anything too extraneous, but I drink my tea, and it's fantastic. It's like I love it. I love it so much, you guys. Okay, so we talked about the measurements, the sleeping, and let's see, what else? The energy levels. Again, I'm just happier. It's still having I'm still having great results. I haven't gotten into a slump. I mean, I did get sick. I posted some shorts about, I still bounced when I was sick. Now, granted, they weren't longer. They were shorter periods. So I did like 5 and 10 minutes, depending on how my chest was feeling, how much air I could take in and out. I think in one of them I was actually coughing. But those were shorter bits. But I still did it. And I think that it helped me heal faster. Now, I was taking, I did Golden Seal. And then I also ending up with Sudafed, and that was fine. It certainly helps. I don't know if you guys have really bad allergies, but I'm taking bee pollen, so that should help after my body kind of acclimates. And I think what really, 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 really helped, and you do what you need to for your own body, but for me, I minced a ton of garlic, not literally a ton, but maybe 5 cloves of garlic. I did like 2 tablespoons of cayenne pepper, and I minced or shredded some ginger. And I drank that for 2 days. Whenever my chest started to feel like I couldn't breathe very well. So I was having a little bit of a challenge there. Okay, enough of that. Back to the results. So it's been, I would say, 2 months, January, February, and I have lost weight, but I've gained weight, and I've lost weight, and I've gained weight. It's more of a maintaining area but I've noticed that things are shifting. And Lydia and the community that I'm a part of, the Avanti Wellness Podcast, has, we're all talking about what we're noticing in our bodies and the shifting and changes and what we're doing and noticing. And so it's hard to notice things about yourself, right? Things that change. You don't notice them because you're staring at yourself every day in the morning, if you have a mirror. Or see your reflection anywhere in the water. But it's hard to notice those things. So there has been shifting. My point, I was using MyFitnessPal, and I stopped using MyFitnessPal and replaced it with something called Lumen. Now, this was something that Lydia at Avanti Wellness Podcast was talking about, and I was really super interested because, as you know, like, I have the Fitbit. I love the data. I love seeing what my body is telling me, but also really being able to feel into what my body's telling me. So I purchased this device called a Lumen, and it tracks. I'm not scientific. I'm not in that world at all. My brain makes art of all of the things. So I guess science can be artistic. So it tracks your metabolic rate, what's going on inside your body, by your breath, your oxygen. So I first got it. It tracked when I got sick. It knew when I was going to get sick. I didn't realize that I wasn't feeling well until later on that afternoon, it was brand new at the time. So I was like, what? That's crazy. And I've been doing really well. So I've been tracking my macros with that device as opposed to doing the calories within MyFitnessPal. And I think that has created a huge change. I have lost 10 pounds, 9.4 pounds since I started the rebounding. And that's incredible. I mean, for someone that is my age, that's a great accomplishment in 2 months. And this is all I'm doing. I'll do my rower every once in a while, but this is what I'm doing. And I'm averaging, so you probably want to know that, I'm averaging, especially now where it's busier, 20-minute sessions a day. So in the morning, I'll post the short in my jammies, and I'll do 20 minutes, and I'll burn about 270 to 350 something, depending on the intensity, each of those mornings. And then I'll come home after work, and I will do it again for 20 minutes, maybe a little longer, and burn anywhere from 320 to 400. And I think that is because my heart rate is up from the day, whereas in the morning I'm trying to wake myself up. But that's my update. I wanted to share the 2 month update, rebounding, and it's a very slow, subtle process. But we are, subtle bodies, so it makes all the sense in the world. Make sure to go outside and ground and be with nature.